Political heavyweights of the All Progressive Congress from Edo South Senatorial District on Monday met in Benin City to plot ways of ousting the People's Democratic Party from power by defeating its candidate in the September 21st governorship election. The meeting was dubbed Edo South APC Leadership Family Conversation, convened by the APC Deputy Governorship candidate, Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa, as part of activities to mark his 44th birthday, where he condemned the current Governor Godwin Obaseki's administration. Idahosa said that since Comrade Adams Oshomole's administration ended, development has been on holidays in the state, just as he vowed that their administration would make Obaseki account for every penny his administration has spent. He called on the people of Edo South to come out and vote for the APC in the elections, promising that their votes will be defended till the announcement of the results. All right, we are seeing, should I call it a retreat from the Edo APC, mostly of the Edo South Senatorial District, all garnering for the job of Godwin Obaseki and plotting for the downfall of the PDP as a party in Edo State. Do you think that coming elections is very decisive already, or it's still going to be a head-to-head battle?
The coming election in Edo State.
Exactly.
The gubernatorial election.
Yeah.
Yes, I would say it is going to be head-to-head. We are seeing, political heavyweights, the two major political parties, the PDP and the APC, almost of equal strength. When you put the strength of the APC together and you put the strength of the PDP together, then I'm looking at, two political parties of almost equal strength. On the part of the PDP, we have the Cuban governor. And then House of Assembly members, the local government chairmen, and so on and so forth, that are strongly behind the, PDP candidates. Then on the part of the APC, we have a former governor of that state, a member of a Senate in the person of the former governor, actually, Adams Oshomola.
Exactly.
Then we have Iyamo, Pastor Iyamo.
He's a Iyamo.
He is the Iyamo, who is a former governorship aspirant of that party.
Yes.
On his part, that is the pastor now, we'll be seeing a situation where he will be putting all his best, to see that the candidates, their own candidate emerge, so that, there can be improvement in his own political fortune. And then how politics is playing in this part of the world. A lot of our politicians are more or less career politicians, meaning that aside politics, there's virtually nothing else they do. So we are seeing a situation where Iyamo will be putting all his weight behind the candidate of the APC, so that by the time it scales through, then he will now begin to look at other possibility of having a face in the government of the day and then looking beyond also. Then the other thing you look at is the fact that the government at the center is the APC.
Yes.
And then they virtually controls the INEC as it were, which is something that is rather very unfortunate, in Nigeria, where the ruling party, as long as the president is from the ruling party, then you appoint the National Electoral Commissioner, then who also appoint whoever will be sent to the state to conduct the election. So when you put all these indices together, you see that it's going to be a head-on collision as far as the upcoming election in Edo State between the APC and the PDP is concerned. Not also forgetting that there's also Labour Party, who is fielding one apata, who by no means, by all the, it's like the Labour Party has a face of being the party of the people as it were now, So that also is also a thought force that giving last-minute change, anything can happen.
Okay. Oh, so that means it's a head-to-head battle coming.
It's a head-to-head battle, a very strong one at that.
Okay, but there is a political stakeholder that some recent information came out from that camp that I wanted you to analyze also, concerning Omosede, the daughter of Osawaru Gubernatorial.
Okay.
They are naturally with the PDP, but I just saw the breaking news that she has moved over to the APC. Did she do that singularly, or do you think that the Gubernatorial family is also moving to the APC?
Well, first and foremost, we should be looking at her position in the family. If, for instance, if she's the face of the family,
okay,
when it comes to politics is concerned, if she's the first doctor, if she's, you know, we should be looking at her position in the family. You know, is she a doctor of repute?
Okay.
As it were, has she been flying the flag of the Gubernatorial family with honor? So if she has been doing that, then we'll see a situation where she will have both sympathy and also cooperation from the members of her family, okay, you know, as far as movement to that party is concerned. Otherwise, we may see a situation where she may have been bought on a personal note. You know, I just hope that that is not the case, because we are looking at moving away from, you know, parochial politics, where, you know, people just do things simply on the ground of what they can get. You know, so once you see a particular person, you feel that, you know, if I make an offer of what to this person, then I should be able to buy him or her over. So we just hope that she hasn't been bought. If she has been bought, then it is very, very unfortunate. Then the other side of it is, you know, having been member or sympathizers to the People's Democratic Party over the years. You know, I don't know if she's a card-carrying member of that party, okay, but let me say, having been a sympathizer of that political party over the years, you know, what can she even hold on to as a plus as far as the citizenry of Edo State is concerned? So we don't know if the force that is coming on the platform of APC must have sold an idea that is what giving a chance or a second thought to, that is making her to move on the ground that the PDP over the years has grossly underperformed, just like the APC anyway, because there's no state in Nigeria where we can say, you know, a political party along with its leadership has done excellently well. Okay. You know, there has always been there has also always been a reason, you know, for a negative review, you know, across the country. So we are just hoping that come 2024, end of 2024, where the new government will be inaugurated in Edo State, there's going to be a paradigm shift, and then we are going to see a new leadership model that will actually deliver on their promises, you know, for the people of Edo State. Okay. Then if you ask me, from the campaign so far, then it leaves a lot to be desired, why actually she feels that it is time for her to pitch her tent with the APC.
Okay. Then on this note, finally, on this particular topic, there are insinuations made that development has gone on holidays since the beginning of Obaseki's tenure. I want us to juxtapose both the tenure of Oshomole as compared to that of Obaseki. When did the people of Edo State have it better?
That is a strong one. Okay. You know, and it's more or less a subjective, you know, opinion for whatever anyone wants to say. The reason is that one cannot stand at a particular point in Edo State and have an overview of the impact, you know, the government in that state, both in the part of Obaseki and the part of Oshomole is concerned. Like my mom is from Edo North. Okay. You know, Akoko Edo to be precise. I remember that during Oshomole's administration, you know, we could drive from Benin City down to my village, you know, without much encumbrance on the way. And then there are other projects that were left untouched by the Oshomole administration in terms of road infrastructure, for instance, where we were expecting that the coming of Obaseki hold promises as far, you know, to get certain roads completed is concerned. Like yes, Bua cement factory that is currently that was inaugurated about some weeks ago in Edo State. Okay. Now the road leading from Ososo in Akoko Edo to Opila, you know, that road is bad, and that's where we have that cement industry. Okay. You know, an industry that we guarantee, you know, billions of naira in tax, you know, to Edo State government. But the road leading to that factory up till now is underdeveloped. And then the people in that side of Edo State were looking at, you know, that as a prime project that the Obaseki administration would have undertaken. What I'm trying to say in essence is that there are certain things that we expected of, there are certain consolidation as it were, you know, on the part of Obaseki, which we expected I would have made on the achievement of Oshomole, which, you know, attention we are not giving to them. But on the part of Obaseki, you know, his first tenure was, you know, looking at how governance has gone in Nigeria. You know, performance of public office holders, especially the part of governors, is concerned in Nigeria. You know, his first tenure delivered a lot of promises, you know, to the good people of Edo State. But as of today, you know, in the second tenure, you know, it has left a lot to be desired so far. And I can also say that the same can be said of Oshomole's second tenure. In as much as, you know, under his leadership, you know, as the governor of that state, he was able to transmit power from his own political party to a member of his own political party, because himself and Obaseki were of the APC as it were, you know, before they fell out, leading to the defection of Obaseki to the PDP.
Exactly.
So as of the second tenure of Oshomole, you know, it was more of politicking than actual delivering of the promises he made to the people of Edo State. Then we are seeing the same thing of Obaseki. And then, you know, it's just a replica of what is happening across the country since 1999 that we entered this so-called democracy that we are in Nigeria. Now, you know, Obaseki first tenure, we saw a refinery coming up, you know, a modular refinery coming up. But then apart from the refinery itself, there were a lot of projects almost every other week, every other month. We are talking about either inauguration of one project or flagging of another. But same cannot be said of the second tenure of Obaseki. But comparing both of them, it is difficult for one to say that, you know, one had performed the other. You know, then for the proponent of the APC right now telling us that, you know, project delivery or delivery of dividend of democracy have gone to on holiday, well, I will see that as a political propaganda, because, you know, where we take them serious is when if they win, they come to power, and then we see a paradigm shift, and then we see, you know, a different landscape as far as the delivery of dividend of democracy to the people of Edo State. You know, that itself can now begin to take whatever they are saying now serious. Okay. Right now, I think by and large, the people of Edo State will be seeing what the APC is seeing, that gathering of political friends. You know, they will see it as just you know, a gathering to just make the usual political statements, you know, and get the people up in their seat at the end of the day, without actual hope that something substantial can come out.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, but everything still decides on the people. The people will choose. The people will vote for their choice of the helmsman at the seat of Edo State. Be that as it may, before we get to that point, we will still be discussing for development, not just for Edo State, but also for every part of Nigeria.